Good morning to each and every single one of you. It is Tuesday. You know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 2 of our F1 22 My Team career with Team Chaseliner, namely Jacqueline the Vine and Juri Vips. And it is time for our debut with the new cars for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Oh, how I am not looking forward to this race in the slightest. So there is our specs, there is our car. As you can see, it's it's 4th at the moment, 4th slowest. We've got Zen on as our teammate. There is the 2 in question. How you both doing? How you both doing? Let's get some stuff on Jackie here. We like stuff. Resource points income boosted. Yep, get the hell on here. And I think we'll take engine wear reduced by 10%. Yes. Let's take some engine wear reduction. Because why not? Why wouldn't you?
This is the
we don't want to be having failures. So, let's meet all of your drivers for this year. Lewis Hamilton, the reigning world champion, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel in Aston Martin, Valtteri Bottas. Oh, there we go.
This is where you'll approach
go all the way down to the bottom of the seat. All these guys are guys we could have had. I didn't want Roy Desani, Enzo Fittipaldi, Marino Sato. You got the likes of Marcus Armstrong, Richard Verschoor, Thierry Pourchaire. He would have been a good shout. Richard Verschoor, Christian Lundgaard. There's my man Juri. Liam Lawson, we could have had Liam Lawson. Johan Duravala, Felipe Drugovich. That was who we wanted. Well, we didn't really. Dan Tickter, Moxie Piastri. He was the guy I wanted. Robert Schwartzman. And the reason he's got no flag, he's a Russian. But don't tell anyone, he's actually trying to be an Israeli. But we got Nicholas Latifi, Yuki Tsunoda, Kevin Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, Alex Albon, Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, George Russell now in the Mercedes, Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso back. We got Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc, look at that. That is a great driver to have. Sergio Perez, Ricciardo, Bottas, Vettel, Verstappen, Hamilton. Oh, it's all looking good. So that's where we go for all of that. Okay. So there you are. It's early days. So, shall we get on to the Bahrain Grand Prix? Would you all like to get on to the Bahrain Grand Prix? Let's go and do it then.
It looks
Let's
like
go.
Had a meeting
Personnel department. They requested your attendance in
boss,
today's meeting to help resolve an issue.
Handle the various ongoings of your team.
Oh, okay.
These events can range from everything from organising charity
Okay,
events.
I think we know how we're going to approach this. We're going to approach this in the most Chase-Liner way possible
how the press
when we do this. Fuck's your problem.
The personnel department has asked us
Vips has been really hitting their stride in the simulator recently. While they're in the zone, where should we focus their developments? Pace or awareness? So if we go pace, we get +7 on their pace for the Bahrain Grand Prix. If we go for awareness, +7 on their awareness. And I think with Bahrain being as close race as it could be, I think we could do with him being a bit more...
Not an
I
easy
don't know,
decision,
yeah, a bit
but
more
you handled
aware.
it well.
So
Thanks.
we'll give him an awareness boost, so to speak. There's some stuff. Give me that merch sale. 500,000, thank you. And now the powertrain want a word. What fuck's your problem? Powertrain department understood a dedicated to finish by the... I didn't get a choice in that. Why am I down 10% to it? I didn't get a choice in that. Anyone else see me get a choice in the powertrain?
Okay,
I didn't get a choice in that. Oh, we got an upgrade. Nice.
We'll have them with us for the next
That
Grand
is
Prix.
what we love to see, and it's time for the Bahrain Grand Prix, folks. So, we're going to get Jackie and Juri practiced. We are going to get them both qualified, and we will see you out there. 4 driver intros for the Bahrain Grand Prix. Let's hope for a good race, a solid race. If we can snatch a point or 2, brilliant. But if not, let's just have a solid first race.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Bottas, Fernando Alonso, Magnussen, and Yuki Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Norris, Pierre Gasly, and Joe, Ricciardo, Juri Vips, Sebastian Vettel, and Lance Stroll. Ocon, they've taken a grid penalty. Albon, the governess, and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. And they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
OK, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm sure she won't. All right, then. P21, to be expected, really. Shout out to my man, Juri. P16 in his first qualifying. That's a great effort. That voice you also heard, by the way, that's not Jeff anymore. That is Mark Priestley, former race engineer at McLaren. They've got him on board. One stop. 14 laps, soft tyres onto the medium tyres. You no longer have to start on the tyres you qualify in. Now you're given a free choice of tyres. I don't like that personally. I think that just opens up too much one-stop strategies. But, you know, from P21, let's see what she can do. A solid finish would be nice, but if she can sneak a point, we'll have a party. And so for the first time, folks, it's lights out and away we go as we get underway for Season 1 here in Bahrain. And Jackie's got a lightning start, so is Juri Vips at the back. Let's see what both of them do. And Jackie's, wow, she is going to go right down the inside of everything. Excuse you. Excuse you. How many places did she just make up? That's already doing my voice in for some reason. And she's side by side with one of the Alfa Romeos now and one of the Haas cars. That's incredible. Oh, I thought she was going to get through there, but she really isn't as she goes into turns 5 and 6 down into turns. No, that's turns 6 and 7. And she's up the inside of that Haas car. She is. What is she? What is she on? Could somebody explain what she is on as Yuki Tsunoda? Oh, see you later, Yuki. He tried to go around the outside of turn 10, but that, she was definitely not having that as we're side by side down the back straight here. Haas is going to take lead, but let's see what she does. Will she go in? No, she won't. She'll decide that discretion is the better part of valor as she goes through the fast section right up to the top of the hill. And this is incredible. This is what I call incredible. She is in the points already, folks. From where she started, she is in the. That start was okay. Get lost, mate. Absolutely get lost was that start. Okay, that start was magnificent. If you don't mind me saying so, as we go back through the field, we've got Lando Norris. We'll look at Lando Norris. He's got Guan Yu Zhou, the Chinese driver, in front of him. And he's got Mick Schumacher, the young prodigy, in front of him as well. And he's gone for a big burn. Oh my God. And I tell you what, if that's the AI this season, I think we're going to be in for a great season already, and we haven't even got through the first race. We haven't even got through the first race yet, as they're side by side down to turn 4. It's Mick Schumacher and Lando Norris, and that is for P11? No, P12, sorry. And Lando has just pulled 2 people's pants down. What the hell happened there? That was a bit of a screen freeze, if you don't mind me saying so. somebody not check that when they did the editing. I hope they did, because they didn't, they're going to beat someone's ass already. We do not want that sort of stuff happening this early into the race. We go on board with, who is that? That is Yuki Tsunoda behind Jackie here. Let's see what he does down into turn 11. He had a 4, think about it then, but he was not having that as they go up the hill through turn 12, through turn 11, turn 12, and contact! Oh, there was contact! What happened there? What happened is Yuki, I think Yuki's got some wing damage. I think he's got some wing damage. Let's have a check on that car as we come down the hill here. And yes, no, he has no wing damage. So he's absolutely fine. He'll no, he is going to pit. Oh, that is such a shame for the Chinese. Sorry, he's Japanese. I'm going to get him and Joe mixed up this season. You can guarantee it. But how do you like the look of this Alpha Tauri? And he is going for a new wing. Oh, that is such a shame. Okay. Somebody impeccable with the graphics there. I don't know what was going on there. Something was going on, but we haven't got a clue there. Hopefully that was just a little bug, and EA have very nicely got rid of that for everyone, so that we actually do see front nose changes. But he'll come back out, will the Japanese driver, and he is, well, yeah, stone dead. Somebody's coming back on the track. Who was that? That was That was Lando Norris, and we must be on board with Guan Yu Zhou here, the Chinese driver. This is for P12 as we go up the hill, and I think he's got him. He has got him. Look at that. This is great camera work already as they're side by side, the Alfa Romeo and the McLaren up the hill, and move Guan Yu Zhou, the Chinese driver. We are getting some horrible screen freezes here. I don't know what's going on. As we're on board with, that's Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher tried down the inside. Oh, you're going to have to wake up a day later and $1 short for that one. Mick, you are going to have to wake up a day later and $1 short to get that one done, because she will just look at you and she will say, "Thou shalt not pass." But this is for P10, the last of the points, and Mick Schumacher's going to break Chase-Levin hopes and dreams as he goes through turn 2, but no! You forget who you are dealing with, sir. You forget that you're dealing with one of the most aggressive defenders of positions since Max Verstappen in the history of ever. And I mean in the history of ever, as you go through turns 6 and 7. Turn 5 must be that little kink that's before this, because that's the only thing I can think of. It's turn 8. And then up the hill, turn 8, you got turn 9, which is a nothing corner. It's just the braking zone, really, for turn 10. Why do they have this corner? Also, why do we, well, with another screen freeze right there. Jesus Christ, we're getting a lot of screen freezes on this game. Or is it just the fact that oh, that's breaking hopes and dreams right there. There goes Jackie down into P11 and Mick Schumacher. Thought she was gonna pile drive into the back of him. How are you liking the look of the new Chase-Liner under the lights, folks? And just remember, you guys are in control, sort of, here. You guys are in control of what happens with the team going forward. So, basically, you are deciding. There's Juri Vips back there. Oh, and Jackie's gone for a dive bomb there. Who was that a dive bomb on? It was on Guan Yu Zhou here on lap 5. Who's that? Who on earth was that? That's Norris. I think Lando Norris is. Oh, go on, Juri. Juri Vips is going to get stuck in now. Go on, Juri. Yeah, you guys are going to be decided on Juri's performance. I will tell you now, Juri's sticking around for a season, hopefully. Whether he sticks around for longer than that, that's up to yourselves. As we look here at Nicholas Latifi, as he's languishing down somewhere. Not quite sure where Latifi is languishing down, but he's probably stone dead last. No, Latifi, and aggressive! Oh, aggressive's gone around! Oh, hello there, sir. Aggressive goes around, and he carries on. So that's oh, we've got the safety car out. There's more screen freezes. I'm going to have a word with somebody about them. I do not know what is going on there. As well, if the safety cars come out, it's a freebie. It's a free pit stop. By the way, did you notice we have blinking sponsors? Let's see how the pit crew does. I think Juri's in as well. Didn't want Juri in as well. Sorry, Juri. We're going to dick Juri over here now. Let's hope the team can get the job done. And get the job done pretty quickly. But if that was what the safety car was brought out for, that's pretty tame if you ask me. That's going to be... oh, she's gone very deep there. That must tell you tyres are really cold. These new 18-inch rims on this year's car. There's the safety car. Wow. Oh, that's the first time me seeing the safety car this year. Safety car looks very, very sexy, if you don't mind me saying so. So we are on the restart here on lap number 8. That is Charles Leclerc, the Monegasque driver, leading from Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz. I assume that's George Russell there in P4. We'll get that checked out for you later on, as Charles is going to decide when the field goes, and I think he's decided, yep, here we go. He got the jump on Verstappen down the main straight, and there they go, down into turn 1 on lap number 9. Let's see what... I tell you what, keep an eye on that pink. I saw a Chase-Liner go for a dive bomb. I saw a Chase-Liner go for a dive bomb. Where did she? She's in P4. She's in P4. Oh, she's in P4. It's too early for this in the season. What are you doing? What are you doing? These guys here in front of you, these Mercedes, are not your fight. Please let these Mercedes through. Pretty please. As Hamilton's gone wide. That's Hamilton. There's George Russell there behind. What are you doing? I'm going to get our new... By the way, did you notice that Jeff's gone? Did you notice that Jeff's gone? As George Russell thinks about a move down into turn 10. And, oh, he's going to get that done. There you go. We'll let George Russell have that one. She's going to try and think about a move in turn 11. But if you even think about it, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to smack you. Not that I advocate smacking her, because it's kind of our team. She might take a ball and go home. And she's round the outside of Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez is having to think about it. Oh, there are contact! Oh, there was contact! And the yellow's right. Is that a safety car, or is that just something else? Is that going to be a virtual? I can't tell. Yeah, it's a virtual, or is it a virtual? No, I think that was a proper safety car there. So I think the proper safety... Let's have a look at that restart again from Jackie's point of view. Down into turn 1, so in front... I can't see who that is in front of her. I think that's one of the Haas cars in front of her. Oh, George Russell went for a dive, and she just decided, you know what, I'm coming in here as well. How did nobody get damage from that? It's beyond me. It is too early for me for this kind of narrative. I tell you now. There's Hamilton going up the inside of George Russell. There's Hamilton. I think he's going to get escorted to the outside turn 5. He does. There goes George. That's George up position. And then through turn... Yeah, that were... Wow. Can we have a look at that restart again from... Who is this? Is this Bottas? Is this Bottas in the Alfa Romeo? It may be. Because I don't see where... Yes, it's Bottas. Oh. Whoops. I don't think that was Jackie's fault. I'll have that on good authority. That was definitely not her fault. Oh, you've got to excuse me, because I'm so excited right now that we're in P4. We are having the debut of dreams here as we come to start lap number 12 on the restart. We're going to get a 2-lap sprint, or 3-lap sprint to the end here. You've got Leclerc in the lead, followed by Verstappen and Sainz. And there's Jackie in P4. What if she goes for a podium position here? I will literally faint on the floor. I will literally faint on the floor if she even thinks about a podium! What is she doing? What is she doing? She's gone absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, and this is only the first race of the season. That's Carlos Sainz trying to go up the inside of her. She's not having any of it. This little... Jackie's going to hate me for saying this, but this little shit heap of a car What is it doing? Has he got Verstappen fighting with, is that Alonso? Is that the old-timer Alonso? I think it maybe you got Kevin Magnussen going at the... Watch that Haas this season, guys. That Haas has improved so much since you last saw it. It's unbelievable. But up here, we've got Jackie in P2. I can hardly believe she's going ultra defensive on Carlos Sainz. In fact, you know what? I'm telling you now, let him go. Just let him go. These Ferraris, these Red Bulls are not her fight. Oh, she's giving him the old push. In fact, here comes Verstappen around the outside. I think Verstappen's going to break her hopes and dreams now. Yeah, she's going to really break hopes and dreams there. As she goes, oh, there's another screen freeze there. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I'm going to have a word with that. That is something EA needs to have a word about if you don't mind me saying so. We're going to have a word about, I apologise for those screen freezes. We've got cars in the pits here. Who's this coming in? That's Sebastian Vettel in the Aston Martin with Nicholas Latifi. This is going to be a fight for P13. You got Juri Vips back there. You got Sergio Perez is back there. Remember, Sergio Perez is recovering here, folks. He's recovering from that contact that he had earlier on with George. I think was it with Jackie or was it with George Russell? They're still fighting down to turn 4. We got the Mercedes of I assume that's George Russell coming back through the field with Yuki Tsunoda back there. And Nicholas Latifi, that Williams has got some oomph this season, hasn't it? It's got some real oomph this season as we go on to a little later in the lap. We've got Fernando Alonso with the Alpine. It's not a Renault this season, it's an Alpine. You can also notice it's got some of the old Racing Point BWT signs on it. So there's your new thingy-majig car. As now we go on to the final lap of the race. This is for P4. And oh dear. Well, P5 now. So you got to sell for P5 unless okay, maybe she has to sell for P6. Oh dear me, Kevin Magnussen. Like I said, watch that Haas car this season, guys. Please watch that Haas car. Because I've got a feeling you're going to see some special things from Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher this season. And that is fact. 100% fact. As let's check in on my man Juri Vips. Here he's with George. How the hell has George Russell got to P14 from where he was? He must have had a monumental restart. And yeah, it's best to let that one go, Juri. Although we got cars in the pits here. So this, I tell you what. Go on with your bad self, Juri Vips. This is why we signed him, guys. Oh, he's going to try and go. Do not go around the outside of Sebastian Vettel. Or is that Hollywood Lance Stroll? No, that is Sebastian Vettel there. I tell you what, my man Juri Vips, this is why we signed him, folks. This is why we signed him. He's gone up the inside of... Oh my god, he's just passed Sebastian Vettel. Juri Vips, ladies and gentlemen. You got two Mercedes back there side by side, Hamilton and Russell. My man Juri Vips. What Estonia's little star, that's what we're going to call him. We've found an absolute beauty there. As I think that's Russell passing Hamilton for whatever position that is. But look back here. This is that's Hollywood Lance Stroll, folks. Who remembers Hollywood Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin? Hey, Daddy bought me a team. And Daddy bought you an ass kicking as well. Get out of here. You piece of whatever. Remind me never ever to sign Stroll when he get further down the season. I want to keep Juri forever after that performance with the other Aston Martin and the Alpine. But out the front, winning your opening race of the season, Charles Leclerc, the monogas driver. He will win the Bahrain Grand Prix. And a canter from Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen. I assume Fernando Alonso, yeah, he's going to take P4 with Kevin Magnussen P5. But what a debut. What a re-debut for Team Chaseliner SHR. I can hardly believe it.
Okay, pick up.
Oh my god, P6. What was that? Insanity, folks. And she gets driver of the day as well. Fully deserved, fully deserved.
And here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé after a fantastic race. Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, But what set them apart from the rest?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. And with today's impressive result, Charles Leclerc steps into the championship lead. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the governess. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari take the lead at the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Oh my God, I can hardly believe what a race. What a race, folks. Never have I ever seen a race like that ever. I thought, you know what, let's try and get up to the outskirts of the top 10. Let's try and just try and sneak a couple of points, but to walk away with 8. The girl's insane, and I think that's why she stuck engineering insanity on the side of her car there. Because honestly, guys, that was insane. Charles Leclerc wins from Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Kevin Magnussen P5. Never have from 21st to 6th. Never have I ever. Hollywood Lance Stroll, cheeky Lando Norris, Guan Yu Zhou and Mick Schumacher, your top 10. Can we get some respect put on Juri Vips' name? That is a credible P13. That is a very credible P13. And look at the cars that he beat as well. Sebastian Vettel, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, the man Gasly, Sergio Perez. He beat some really, really fast cars out there today as well. They may have had problems, but he still beat them. And 2 DNFs. Valtteri Bottas and Esteban Ocon. But I think we need to go back. We need to debrief that race. Because that was just pure insanity on her part. What was she thinking? Well, you know what, folks? I think we can put on a party tonight. That was a hell of a finish. I wouldn't have said points in our first race. Definitely not. Juri Vips with a very strong finish as well in his first race. I mean, there's not a lot that can be said about that. We are in celebration mode. And we come back from the aero department want a word. I should tell him to get lost. He'll deal with it on Thursday. Why not? All right, let's. Now, what can we do here? We can give Juri some. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't like any of them, so let's do some G-Force training for Juri. No, we'll do the sponsor event. All right, then. We'll go keep the sponsors happy. We gotta keep the sponsors happy, haven't we? Can we get some R&D going? I'm not sure if we can. Put a new front nose on. Yeah. Ooh, I like that. Energy cells positioning. 28% discount. 396 credits. R&D points. Or we could go with a central under tray for... Ooh, I tell you what. I like... I think we should... I don't know if that's a major or not. Because it really doesn't say. But we'll go with the energy store. It's a minor. Okay. So we'll go with the energy store. It won't be here for the Australian Grand Prix, but it should be here for the Emilia-Romagna sprint and the feature race, which is all well and good. Everything there looks happy. Might do some spending soon. Not sure what we'll do, but we'll get some spending done. May even wait and get both of these bottom personnel upgrades. Because that would help Juri out no end. Anyway, guys, 30 likes on the video. I hope you all enjoyed our first race with Team Chaseliner SHR. We are back, baby, and we are back in a big way. P6 in points. Is there a better way you can start this season off? Do get subscribed for more today. We're back on Thursday with the next one. We're back tomorrow with NASCAR. It's going to be an emotional one tomorrow. I filmed that way in advance. It's going to be a proper emotional race tomorrow. So join us for that, but we'll see you on Thursday for the next round of F1.